Morning folks, it's I think it's my annual beach flight in the winter day today. Freezing cold, having my garden landscape, so everything's a complete mess here, but it's all frozen solid and the builders haven't come today. So I've got the van, got a dust sheet down because it's going to be sandy down there. Just going to load up the van, got some bits and pieces. I'm going to take the drone so we can have a look at the beach and see where we're going to fly. And obviously got my trusty flight bag here. And today I'm taking my AR Pro that I've just upgraded to inav 8. So yeah, be interesting to see how this new dynamic PID profile works. So I was talking to my friend Mark Hoffman and he's explained to me that with inav 8, if you're using very aggressive maneuvers, the PID profile is changing dynamically. So that'll be interesting to see how that flies in acro. So that's going to be fun. And I've got the Dart XL also on 8. Now the Dart XL, I have fitted the DJI O4 unit, so I've made this little camera mount, and I've got the antennas mounted inside. Not sure how that's going to work, but yeah, hopefully it won't be too bad. So yeah, DJI O4 on a Dart XL, and we're just going to do some nice gentle cruising, try and get some reasonable footage down the seashore, so that'll be quite interesting. So yeah, we'll get everything in the van. We'll go drive down to the beach and see what we can do. Hopefully there'll be no holidaymakers there. Well, there won't be any holidaymakers on the beach, that's for sure, because it's only 1 degree. But hopefully there's not a lot of dog walkers, because I don't like flying over people too much. So usually I go this time of year on a crisp, nice day with light winds, and today seemed perfect. So let's give that a shot and see how it works out. Okay, let's go. The temperature's reading 0 degrees, so it's going to be pretty chilly, but it's going to warm up a little bit as the day goes on. So once that sun gets a bit higher, we'll start getting some warmth. But I have taken my my latest purchase, which is a set of electronic hand warmers, just to kind of defrost the fingers in between each flight. But it's an absolutely gorgeous day. Hardly any clouds in the sky, lovely and blue, and yeah, looking at the flags on the neighbour's house there, they're not moving. So yeah, let's get down the beach and see what's what, see how many people are down there. Hopefully not many in this weather. You can see maybe the camera through the window, the sun is still pretty low in the sky. It doesn't get that high this time of year where I live anyway. So okay, so let's get down the beach. It's going to take me about, I don't know, 15-20 minutes to get there, so I won't keep this video rolling all the way because that'd be pretty boring. But when we get to the car park, I'll switch back and we can have a look at the surroundings. Okay, so we've arrived at the car park, and there's quite a lot of cars here. It's such a nice day, there's probably a lot of walkers, so we'll get the drone up and check out the landscape and see what's what. Then we can decide where we're going to launch the planes from. Okay, let's do that. Okay, they're still piling into the car park. So got the DJI Mini 2, let's put that up and go and have a look over the beach and see what's going on over there. Okay, so it doesn't look too bad over there, so what we'll do is we'll get the bag, get the chair, and we'll have a little bit of a walk up and see what it looks like up when we get on that hump. Okay, so here we are on the hump. Going to get the planes ready, get the goggles ready, then we'll launch. The tide is really close in. There's not that many people here actually, they're already spread out, so I should be able to fly along the coast without bothering anyone, hopefully. So yeah, let's get everything set up and then we'll be ready for launch. Oh, before I do that, I'll just give you a quick panorama around here. It's a pretty cool place. We've got all these beach chalets over here. And we've kind of got beach and it's all kind of marshland and marsh grass. And then we've got obviously the sea. Well, it's not the sea actually, it's a river. I don't know what you're going to see on the camera, but as I pan around here, you're going to see the other side of the river. There's a lighthouse somewhere over there. And then the estuary goes out to the North Sea in that kind of direction. So yeah, we'll be flying parallel to the coast. I'm not going to go out to sea very much. I always get a bit nervous doing that. I did that a few times before, long range, when it was okay to do that, but don't fancy that anymore. Okay, let's get on. Well, there's never a dull moment in this hobby, so I've just spent half an hour taking the GPS module out of the AR Pro and bodging it inside the Dart XL because, for some reason, it's the first one I've ever had, the GPS module seemed to have failed. So, anyway, we've got satellites now, so maybe we can get this thing up in the air at last.
Arming position. Return to home. Engines on.
Okay, let's try again.
Return to launch.
Okay, we have got battery now. There was nothing wrong. That battery must have been well down. I have no idea why. Just messing around with the GPS maybe. So let's make the most of this one. Get it out of angle mode. Let's go have a little look at this sandbar down here. We'll fly behind us and we'll come slowly over the sandbars. So the tide comes in and people get trapped on these sandbars. They have to be rescued. It can be very dangerous here and there's really strong rip tides on either side of these sandbars. Let's have a little cruiser down the coast. A bit of altitude and we'll pop it into cruise. Then we'll come back fairly low.
Mode.
Drop the cruise throttle down. Oh, now we've got zero battery again. When it's in cruise mode. Well, something's happened. How weird. Well, the lipo's not flat. I know it has quite a lot in it, so let's just take it out of cruise mode again. Back into acro. Maybe I found the bug. I don't know. I'll pop it back into cruise. Let it cruise along. Right, so seems to be cruising quite nicely. Not much wind today, so it's all good. When we come back, we'll come down a bit lower like I did last time I flew here. Really nice across those marshes down below. The signal strength seems to be dropping quite quickly, but I might have a damaged cable on one of the antennas. I'm not sure, I did nick it slightly, but I do have some new left-hand circular polarised flywoo antennas to try. So we can try those. Mind you, the antennas are buried inside the fuselage and they are behind a 5,000 milliamp hour lipo, so that could be an issue. Let's get it back into acro and bring it back down a bit lower. All the birds down there.
Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered. Telemetry lost.
Now what's going on?
Telemetry recovered. Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered.
We're not having the best day today, are we? Fly along the water line. That sun is really bright. Maybe I should have brought my ND filters. People like walking on the edge of the water, don't they? There we are. There's one of the forts from World War II, stopping German submarines from trying to get up the river. There's apparently a big steel mesh net that used to connect between that fort there and the one on the other side of the river, which you might be able to see out there somewhere. Yeah, just. And they used to raise it and lower it to stop the submarines coming in. Yeah, the Dart XL is an absolutely brilliant cruiser. Let's go a bit more low level over the marshes. Let's come do a nice turn over here. Keep high over the people and then we'll go along a marsh, turn around, come back and land, because I'm really not comfortable with this battery situation. Really don't know what that's about. Amazing, all these little intricate inlets into this marshland. Look incredible. Yeah, we'll bring it back and we'll bring it into land. I'm going out with my wife tonight, so I better think about going back home. Coming low over these little inlets, little channels. Amazing. Right, let's bring it in. I'm going to push my luck and get someone coming to give me a warning about flying here. Okay, that'll do I think. Let's go get the plane.
Switch in disarmed position. Engines disarmed.
Okay, I'm back at the van. Just making myself a coffee. I've got the Dart XL plugged into the laptop. Battery profile looks okay. I've also, just so you can see what I've got here, I've got an XT60 installed in here, which allows me to put a little charger that I bring with me that I keep in the van at all times. I'm just storage charging the lipos, one that was not used and one that was used, so that's pretty handy. So yeah, dying for a coffee, trying to figure out this this issue with the battery. Well, I've got my coffee and I'm just sitting down and relaxing now and reviewing the footage and thinking about how I'm going to edit all this together to make it into something meaningful, but won't be able to do that until maybe the weekend, because I'm out tonight and staying out in Nottingham with my wife for a show. So hopefully we'll have that done, and I've no idea how it's going to come out. And doing a video of these travels, someone said, why don't you try it? It's probably going to be terribly boring, but here we go. So yeah, cheers folks, I'll see you on our next van adventure.